Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Namaskar to all. Let's look at how Jupiter's transit or Guru's Gochara will be for Aries or Mesha and Taurus or Vrishabha Rashi natives. So, as we all know, Guru will be transiting to Capricorn on 20th of November 2020 and will be in Capricorn till 6th of April, and then will go to Aquarius in his Atichara or speed motion, and will come back to Capricorn again by September, and then will stay there till November 2021. So let's look at how it will be for Aries or Mesha Rashi first. Jupiter happens to be your 12th and 9th lord, that means Dharma Karaka and Moksha Karaka. He will be transiting in your 10th house. 10th house transit of Jupiter will bring in a lot of challenges. It is considered to be very inauspicious. So the natural 10th house also is Capricorn. Though he is debilitated, since he is with Saturn, will actually give some malefic results. So this we consider, the 10th house transit we consider as an unfavorable transit. There could be a lot of challenges which you will face. This effect is going to be more if you are running through your Jupiter's Mahadasha or Jupiter's Antardasha. So you can get it checked with a good astrologer. So you will be able to understand how things are opening up for you. Profession related issues are indicated. This 10th house happens to be the house of career, profession, name and fame. So this area of yours is going to get affected. This can indicate a lot of ups and downs in your activities related to career. There could be an experience where you may be suddenly moved out of a role, could be transferred to a different place which you may not like, or for some, if it is real bad, you can also expect that there will be a loss of position. This transit can bring in a lot of humiliation because of your failures. So you have to be very careful. You can expect a lot of pressure at work, and also obstructions coming in from your seniors. This this can cause your mind to be very disturbed. There could be some mental anxiety, and this period may also bring in some losses for few. Okay, so there could be change of place. As I mentioned, there could be change of place, and that could happen very quickly. Okay, so what we advise is we advise you to tread very carefully, seek proper guidance if you are in doubt, and then move forward slowly. You have to hold your nerve and act patiently. Okay, in all probability in family life also it's going to be average or below average, and at the same time you may expect some difference of opinion or some arguments with your spouse and also your elders in the family. You need to pay extra attention to the area of spending or expenditure. That can go haywire. That means expenditure can suddenly rise, and you may feel very bad about it. Now, for some, buying of a new property is also indicated. That is something which is positive. Overall, this transit, you have to be careful, plan properly and move slowly. It will benefit. There are some remedies which you can do, and these remedies will help you definitely to go through this transit smoothly. The remedies are: if you visit a Guru's temple on a Thursday and seek Guru's blessings, it will be beneficial for you. You can recite the Guru mantra Om Gram Greem Graum Sagurave Namaha 108 times every day starting on a Thursday. If you want to donate few articles, donate articles related to Jupiter, that is yellow clothes, yellow sweets, turmeric, saffron on the first Thursday of a Shukla Paksha. This will help you to pacify Jupiter. For the long term benefit, you can also do a Rudrabhisheka to Lord Shiva on a Thursday. So that will greatly help you. So this was about Aries. Let's look at how this transit will be for Taurus or Vrishabha Rashi natives. Jupiter happens to be the 8th and 11th Lord for Taurus moon sign, and he will be transiting in a favorable house, which is the 9th house. For Taurus, Jupiter is not considered to be a benefic, but because of his position, he definitely will bring in certain auspicious results. He is transiting your Bhagyasthana. A lot of positive changes are indicated. Now, Jupiter being in 9th talks also about dharma, luck, name and fame. So the good things are that your stuck work will progress and you will be able to finish it. In the past, in the 8th transit, you might have seen a lot of obstructions coming your way. Those will be removed now, and you will be able to smoothly progress and do your work. This transit also brings, a lot of travel. Okay, you could see, you could undertake a lot of long distance journeys. Children will behave well. Children will give you a lot of happiness in this period. You will be able to attend a lot of religious functions and family functions during this time. Your bent towards spirituality may rise. You may take up some new subject and master it. Okay, so that is one more possibility. Actually, 9th house also represents higher education. It may not be only academic, but education as such is a vast thing. You may learn something spiritual. You meet a new guru or someone through whom you may learn. So overall, if I have to say, for Taurus Rashi people, it is very good. Students, specifically students, if you are trying to go to a foreign land to pursue education, this could be a time where your dreams may get realized and you may find an admission in a good college, and also you will be able to move to that foreign land smoothly. So overall, if I have to say, for Taurus, definitely it is a benefic transit. To make this transit more beneficial, you can do the following remedies. You can feed a cow with jaggery and Bengal gram, that is kadlebele. Okay, then keep visiting a guru's temple on Thursdays and seek the guru's blessing. Honor your gurus and elders, and also help students in their educational pursuits. So these things are definitely going to help you to get more benefic results. So keep doing the remedies and put up your hard work and have a good time. So I wish you all the best. Namaskar.